this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now, Golden State's starting five. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's Anthony in at the 1 spot. While the season just started, GA, we have a few big storylines already.
Yeah, it doesn't take long in this league. The intense media scrutiny, social media, news travels fast.
So the Bucks win the tip. Butler against Giannis. Trent outside. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Here's Green. Curry with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
And here is Turner, his last outing with 20 points. Anthony taking his time here. Turner with a screen for Anthony. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Stephen Curry, and you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. GA, why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
He's off on the first. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Now, not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Now here's Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Butler. Over Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Shot clock at 2. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
Floats it up for Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
And a quick check of the stats for Jimmy Butler. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 17 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And every team needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
Well, when so many teams get smaller when they go to the bench, he actually gives them more size oftentimes.
Now here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Podziemski. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Not a fast start for the Bucks.
Timeout.
Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
You know what time it is, Bucks fans. Give it up for your 4-on-4 crew.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Turner. Now Trent. Turner with the screen for Trent. 4 on the clock, trying to get something going. Kuzma can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Butler against Giannis. Here's Green, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Turner. Anthony on the wing, guarded by Curry. Butler against Giannis. 6 on the shot clock, and good that time.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Bucks. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And he makes the first. One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Three-pointer, Butler. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
And Turner with the basket on the assist by Giannis.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Podziemski with it. To the middle. Turner with the steal. Outside Anthony. And here is Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Coming off a terrific season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Here's Podziemski, defended by Trent. Now Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now here's Anthony. Still scoreless. Giannis a screen on Curry. Anthony against Curry. Anthony kicks to Giannis. And they double up Giannis. The offensive rebound. Outside Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Moody. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. To the paint. And it's sent back by Turner.
No, sir. Try someone else. Turner is an elite rim protector.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, Golden State. Turner with the screen. The drive by Anthony. Trent with the wide open look. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Different look here for the Warriors. Al Horford's checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Payton, he's checked in for Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Kuminga against Antetokounmpo. Back to Anthony. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Number 1, Stephen Curry.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
And so here is Golden State. 4-point game. Hield finds Horford. Outside for Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Warriors. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one. Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin?
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. Warriors trail by 3. Curry looking it over. From past the arc. Another miss by Curry. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Warriors trail by 6. Down low. Hield with the bucket.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
Pass to Turner. Outside Porter. Now Anthony, covered by Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anthony's shot is off.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Hield kicks to Horford. Kuminga against Green. Golden State moving it around. He had a nice open look right there.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
And here's Giannis. And he just worked New York in that last game. Pass to Anthony. Al Horford with the rebound.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Richard, guarded by Porter. Richard, Horford trying to free himself up, and he lays it straight in. He has 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here is Porter, still without a basket. Here's Green. Outside Anthony. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside, Horford. Back to Hield.
Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Anthony. Back to Antetokounmpo. Can they get it? That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
54 seconds left in the first. Here's Hield. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Offline with his 3. Giannis high post. Payton's there. Giannis passes to Porter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. The Warriors trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hield, the pass to Butler. Horford with a screen on Portis. And Butler gets it to go.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
Porter inside. Covered by Hield. From down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Hield. For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here.
At the line for the Bucks, Kevin Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Butler way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Hield. Jimmy Butler is out there with Horford. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 2 spot. Now here's Prince. After the miss from Buddy Hield. Prince the pass to Portis. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
So it's the Warriors now after the basket by Milwaukee. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you really see Butler's strength on display there, fighting through multiple defenders and finding a way to convert.
At the line for one.
Free throw, good Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Now, here's Porter. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. Just 4 to shoot. And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Porter. And the Bucks lead by 2.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Hield finds Horford. Back to Hield. Horford sets a screen for Hield. Outside, Horford takes the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Porter, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
Hield with it. Pass to Butler. Fires from the wing. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Green dishes to Porter. Portis a screen on Hield. Hield against Porter. Portis sets the pick for Green. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Payton throws it down hard.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Free throw, good. Portis. Here's Butler. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really looked to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the league by storm.
And Porter drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Hield against Trent. Hield kicks to Butler. Over onto Antetokounmpo, and it's Butler missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kuzma outside. Lets it go with a 3. And they'll get another chance. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. 6 to shoot. Kuzma passes to Trent. Over Hield. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Porter. Curry's shot is off. Bucks leading by 5. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
What a jam from Kuzma. The athleticism there makes him look unstoppable.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Top of the key, Butler. This one for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Count it, good. Porter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Curry dishes to Butler. Horford with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Butler kicks to Horford. From deep, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
They need that floor spacing ability from Horford. It's big for them when he's knocking down triples.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Kuzma can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 6. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Myles Turner, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Horford. Moses Moody comes in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Checking out the numbers for Porter, last season's performance for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
And that's such a valuable tool for this team. His defense can really shift the momentum.
Outside Turner. Pass to Kuzma. Now here's Turner. Clock at 6. And here's Porter. There's the triple. Pachinski grabs the board. Curry on the wing. Three-pointer. And the Warriors another 3.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Porter bounce pass. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
In the corner, Moody with it. Some nice passing by Golden State here. From downtown, nailed from three-point land. Moody's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Milwaukee's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And from technical fouls, 10 to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Pass to Pachinski. Outside Butler. Hard earned by Butler.
And you see him flexing a little bit after that finish. Butler just shrugging off the defense.
Porter finds Turner. Here's Porter. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Spins. Shot clock at 6. Giannis up strong with force.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, "Before I was really serious and quiet. Now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight." Back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And the Bucks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Al Horford is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 5. Turner with the screen for Anthony. Tries again. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got 6 points.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Giannis. He's got 10. Outside Anthony. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis automatic inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So it's the Warriors now. And so Steve Kerr tries to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Green taking his time here. Out to the wing. Golden State moving it around. Mr. Curry puts up a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Bucks leading. Trent outside. Anthony sets the pick for Trent. Giannis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Giannis drives in.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
A minute 50 left to play in the first half. Curry against Anthony. Right side Curry. Pass to Pajemski. To the inside. Now Moody. Here's Green. Antetokounmpo defending. Shot from the top of the key. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Milwaukee leading by 3. Now here's Turner. On the wing, Giannis. Sinks that one from the post. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he had a solid first quarter, but he is rolling now.
Anthony against Curry. Over Anthony. And the basket by Curry.
In that mid-range area, it's important for Curry to have that quick release.
Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Green. Fires for 3. Curry's shot is off.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Kuzma outside. Giannis outside. Anthony on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Pass to Moody. Back to Green. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Anthony. On its way from Curry for 2. Hits the jumper in space. And now just a 1-point Milwaukee lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
When I look at the Bucks, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and you know that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. And now let's talk about that first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're in a tightly contested game.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight, chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent is out there with Anthony, and it's Turner in at the center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Podziemski for the lead. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kuzma kicks to Anthony. Giannis outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Curry against Anthony. Butler up top. Over on Antetokounmpo. Butler, no good.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you can talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. He hits both from the stripe.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Curry against Anthony. Curry getting it done inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Turner with a screen on Curry. Anthony against Curry. Giannis outside. Turner with the screen for Giannis. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. The shot by Turner, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Curry, good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Anthony kicks to Giannis. Pass to Trent. Launches a 3. Cans it from downtown. Trent's got 6. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Outside Curry. Now, here's Moody, guarded by Kuzma. Golden State moving it around. It's Curry outside. Bucket, Curry with the answer.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
see some numbers here on Steph Curry. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 24 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
You need a steady hand for that second unit, and he provides that and sometimes a lot more.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
I see him.
Anthony against Curry. Turner with a screen on Curry. Outside Turner. Clock at 4. From deep, Trent. Warriors with the rebound. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Back to Podziemski, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Pass to Trent. Anthony sets the pick for Trent. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Here's Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Curry with it. And it's Trent picking him up. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Cole Anthony.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Second, Myles Turner.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Pass to Podziemski. And here is Curry, covered by Anthony. Curry gets it, keeps his balance, and finishes the play.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Antetokounmpo looking it over. with the drive. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Butler against Giannis. And Butler, here we go. Here's Green. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. 11 feet away. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, trying for it. Podziemski grabs the board. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. He's checked in for Curry. Warriors leading by 5. Hield kicks to Green. The kick outside to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Giannis. Trent against Hield. Now, Antetokounmpo. 22 points for him. Trent can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Butler kicks to Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Bucks trail by 7. Trent outside. Outside Anthony. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Launches it. And the Bucks miss again. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Pass to Moody. Now Green. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Green. Tries the spin move. Giannis against Green. Giannis no good. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Jimmy Butler shooting. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
The free throw drops for Butler.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Pass to Turner. And it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
Payton can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 10. Now here's Turner. 6 points for him. Kuzma outside. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Here's Hield, and it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Butler on the win. Butler making it happen inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Milwaukee's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Turner with a screen on Hield. Anthony drives in. The 10-footer finds the target. Anthony's got 7 points. Here's Butler. He's got 12. Pass to Horford. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Coming off the screen, Butler draws attention to himself and then makes a great pass.
Here's Anthony. Horford with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Butler. Butler converts it over the defense.
This is how Jimmy Butler likes to operate. He welcomes the challenge inside.
Bucks shooting well. They're at 45%. Butler against Portis. Kuzma outside. Back to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. And here's Trent outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Trent's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Milwaukee. Let's go to the sideline, and here's some news about Stephen Curry. What's the situation, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this. But it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Turner. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Anthony. And Golden State also making a change. Santos is checked in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside, Green, beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bucks trail by 11. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Outside, Porter. Inside. They kick it out to Green from the arc. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And here is Horford. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, Payton. 5 to shoot. Horford with the screen on Porter. That shot wide open. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. He got it!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Getting there, the ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important it is, Greg, to take quality shots.
I mean, he doesn't want to settle for average shots. He wants his team to get in the habit of taking great shots.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Butler out there with Horford. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Payton. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. Porter against Hield. Porter kicks to Prince. Porter sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Warriors leading by 10. And here is Butler. Hield outside. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Payton looking around. Hield from outside. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Giannis. The kick out to Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. The driving Jimmy Butler. Up and in on the layup. Butler's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
On the wing, Giannis, defended by Butler. Healed against Porter. Pass to Green. Left side, Antetokounmpo, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Myles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Warriors also with a sub. Steph Curry, he's checked in for Gary Payton. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Curry. Horford with the screen on Porter. There's the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Fires the three. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 9. Outside Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Curry dishes to Butler. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And a wide open look for Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game.
Shooting while in rhythm. Porter Jr. has an impressive understanding for when to let that thing fly.
Healed against Prince. Outside, Horford. Outside, Curry. Drills the elbow jumper. And that's now 33 points for Stephen Curry.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, he needs to settle down a little bit. You don't want to leave this game because of foul trouble.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green. Trent comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Kevin Porter. The drive by Giannis. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Defensive foul. Jonathan Kuminga. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for 1. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Curry kicks to Hield. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Hield with a screen on Anthony. Butler from outside. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Anthony. Takes it inside.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Healed with it. Outside, Horford. Pass to Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
And we've seen this so many times. A hot start by Curry. And once he gets rolling like this, there's not much the defense can do.
Bucks have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting to the left wing. Kuminga against Kuzma. Fades. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 5. Butler passes to Kuminga. Butler kicks to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 38 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Bucks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Back to Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And he's good on the second. So it's the Warriors now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Anthony against Curry. Pass to Podziemski. And he drives in. Here's Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The baseline J off the mark. Bucks trail by 7. Anthony on the wing, guarded by Curry. Now Trent. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Horford with the screen on Anthony. Curry outside, and the Warriors another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Warriors leading by 10. Green kicks to Horford. Pass to Moody. Now Green. Horford with the screen on Giannis. That 3 off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Now here's Turner, guarded by Horford. And Turner throws it down.
They worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Curry finds Moody. Now Curry, covered by Anthony. They kick it out to Green for the three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 11.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Milwaukee. Trent outside. Anthony sets the pick for Trent. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 31.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast, I can roast, I can gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to...
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Pajemski, defended by Trent.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. And Anthony's got the ball here for Milwaukee. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Turner with a screen on Curry. Anthony fires. The three is off. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Green. Flees it in off the window.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Bucks trail by 13. Here's Anthony.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for the Bucks, Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Oh, thrown down by Butler.
And if Butler gets going, he is not going to let up. He will continue to attack over and over again.
Anthony against Curry. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Turner. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Rebounded by Trent.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Oh, a beautiful finish off that spectacular reverse.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Warriors leading by 9. We've got 1:23 left in the game. Trent off the glass.
And you know, good things happen when you keep your head up like Kuzma did there.
The Warriors shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the door.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Steph Curry. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And the second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Milwaukee. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Here's Pajemski, defended by Trent. Here's Butler. Here's the floater, and the crafty layup. Good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
.40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Anthony. Outside Trent. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Now Turner, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Steps back. Gary Trent. He's off from 3. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. My teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup. They manned up, and at the end of the day, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.